Welcome again, dear students. I am Dr. Kaleem Ahmed, Assistant Professor, Department of Wildlife Sciences, Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh. In the last lecture, we discussed the abiotic component of the ecosystem. Now, in today's lecture, we will discuss the biotic component of the ecosystems. Biotic components comprise, as we already discussed, living organism within an ecosystem encompassing diverse forms such as plants, animals, fungi, and microorganisms. These dynamic entities interact in intricate ways, shaping ecological process and maintaining the delicate balance of nature. Their roles spans from primary producers to consumers, influencing the overall health and biodiversity of the ecosystem. Biotic component of ecosystems include producers, consumers, and decomposers. We will discuss in detail all these in today's lecture. Let's start from producers. Producers, also known as autotrophs, are fundamental components of ecosystem, serving as a primary source of energy. These organisms have a unique ability to synthesize their own organic compounds, usually through the process of photosynthesis or chemosynthesis, thereby converting inorganic substance into energy-rich molecules. Producers play a very crucial role in sustaining life on Earth and serve as the foundation of the food web. In terrestrial ecosystems, plants are the predominant group of producers. They utilize sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water to undergo photosynthesis, a process that transforms solar energy into chemical energy stored in glucose. Through this energy conversion, plants not only generate their own sustenance but also produce oxygen as a byproduct, a very vital component for the respiration of other organisms. If we talk about in aquatic ecosystems, various photosynthetic organisms contribute to the production of organic matters. Phytoplankton, microscopic algae suspended in waters are key marine producers. Like the terrestrials' counterparts, phytoplankton convert sunlight into energy through photosynthesis, supporting a diverse era of marine lives and contributing significantly to global oxygen production. Chemosynthetic bacteria found in extreme environments such as hydrothermal vents in the deep sea represent another group of producers. These bacteria utilize chemical compounds rather than sunlight to produce energy. By tapping into energy stored in inorganic molecules, they demonstrate the adaptability of life and its ability to thrive in diverse ecological niches. Producers forms the base of the trophic pyramid, providing sustenance for herbivores and subsequently for carnivores and omnivores in the food chain. Their role in nutrient cycling and the production of organic matters is integral to the overall health and balance of ecosystem. Understanding the dynamic of the producers is crucial for comprehending the functioning of the ecosystem and the intricate interdependence of all living organisms within them. Consumers. Consumers are, we also call them as heterotrophs, cannot produce their own food and rely on other organisms for sustenance. They can be classified into different trophic levels based on their feeding habits. Primary consumers, also known as herbivores, feed directly on producers. Secondary consumers, typically carnivores, prey on herbivores, while tertiary consumers feed on secondary consumers. Omnivores consume both plants and animals, exhibiting a more versatile diet. Let's discuss one by one primary consumers. Also known as herbivores, represent a critical trophic level in ecosystem, playing a fundamental role in the transfer of energy through food chain and webs. These organisms derive their sustenance primarily for consuming autotrophic organisms such as plants, algae, or photosynthetic bacteria. The interaction and behavior of the primary consumers have significant implications for overall structure and function of ecosystems. In terrestrial ecosystems, herbivores encompass a diverse era of organisms, including mammals, birds, insects, and reptiles. Grazing mammals like deer and bisons feed on grasses and shrubs, shaping the composition and structure of plant communities. Herbivores insects such as caterpillar and beetle can have a profound impact on the health and distribution of plant species through their feeding habits. Aquatic ecosystems feature primarily consumers such as zooplankton, small fish, and invertebrates that consume phytoplankton and aquatic plants. These organisms are critical in regulating algal populations and nutrient cyclings in freshwater and marine environments. The abundance and behavior of primary consumers influence the energy flow within the ecosystem. Their feeding activities can regulate plant populations, preventing overall growth and maintaining a balance in the community. In turn, this has cascading effects on other trophic levels. For example, the presence of herbivore may control the growth of certain plant species, allowing others to thrive. Furthermore, the relationship between primary consumers and their predators, secondary consumers, help regulate population sizes and maintain ecological balance. Predators play a role in preventing overgrazing by keeping herbivore population in check. These dynamic interactions contributes to biodiversity and overall health of ecosystem. Primary consumers exhibit various adaptations to their herbivorous lifestyle. Physical adaptations such as specialized teeth or digestive systems allow them to efficiently extract nutrients from plant material. Behavioral adaptations such as foraging strategies and migration patterns help them optimize their resources utilization in changing environmental conditions. In conclusion, primary consumers represent a crucial link in the intricate web of life within ecosystem. Their feeding habits, population dynamics, and interaction with other trophic levels contribute to the overall health, diversity, and stability of ecosystem. Secondary consumers position one trophic level above primary consumers in the food chain are carnivores that primarily prey on herbivores and effectively transferring energy through the ecosystem. These organisms play a crucial role in regulating herbivore populations and influencing community dynamics. The dynamics of secondary consumers are diverse, encompassing a variety of the species across different ecosystems. In terrestrial environments, secondary consumers includes carnivorous mammals, birds of prey, and reptiles are some examples of secondary consumers that prey on herbivores, such as deer, influencing their distribution and behavior. Birds like hawk and eagle also occupy this trophic level, showcasing the diversity of secondary consumers in terrestrial ecosystem. Aquatic ecosystems feature a variety of secondary consumers, including predatory fish, marine mammals, and cephalopods. Turtles, for instance, act as a secondary consumers in marine food, regulating the population of smaller fishes and maintaining the balance of the aquatic ecosystem. The relationship between primary consumers, secondary consumers, and the broader ecosystem is dynamic. Secondary consumers exert top-down control on herbivores populations, preventing overgrazing and maintaining biodiversity. The removal or decline of the secondary consumers can lead to cascading effects, influencing the abundance of the primary consumers and altering vegetation patterns. Secondary consumers often display specialized adaptations for hunting and capturing prey. Sharp teeth, keen senses, and agile locomotions are common traits that enhance their predatory capabilities. These adaptations reflect the evolutionary arms race between predators and prey, shaping the intricate web of interactions within ecosystem. In summary, secondary consumers play an important role in ecosystem dynamics by regulating herbivore population and influencing community structures. Their interaction with herbivores and primary producers contribute to the complexity and stability of ecosystem. Tertiary consumers occupy a significant position in the trophic structure, representing organisms that feed on secondary consumers in ecological system. This trophic level is typically comprised of top carnivores that play a crucial role in shaping community structure and maintaining ecosystem balance. Tertiary consumers exert top-down control, influencing both the abundance and behavior of lower trophic levels. In terrestrial ecosystems, example of tertiary consumers include large carnivores like big cats, for example lion, tiger, leopard, the apex predators like wolves and some species of birds of the prey. These organisms are positioned at the apex of the food chain, preying on the herbivores and controlling the population of smaller carnivores. The interaction between tertiary consumers and their prey have cascading effects on the entire ecosystem, impacting vegetation, herbivores, and even the abundance of secondary consumers. Similarly, in aquatic ecosystems, sharks, large predatory fishes often occupy the tertiary consumers' trophic level. These marine top predators play an important role in maintaining the health and diversity of marine communities by controlling the population of smaller fishes and macro predators. Tertiary consumers are characterized by adaptation that enhance their predatory abilities. These adaptations may include powerful jaws, sharp teeth, strong limbs, and keen senses, allowing them to efficiently capture and consume their prey. The conservation of tertiary consumer is critical for ecosystem health as their presence helps regulate the population of species at lower trophic levels. Human activities such as habitat loss, overhunting, and pollutions can negatively impact tertiary consumer populations, leading to imbalance within ecosystems. Conservation efforts often focus on protecting these top predators to ensure the resilience and stability of natural habitats. In conclusion, tertiary consumers represent the apex predators in ecosystem, influencing the structure and functioning of communities by controlling the population of herbivores and secondary consumers. Understanding their ecological role is essential for conservation strategies aimed at preserving biodiversity and maintaining the intricate balance of Earth's diverse ecosystems. Another is decomposers. Decomposers are also vital components of the ecosystem and include both macroscopic feeders and microscopic organisms or feeders, collectively playing an important role in the recycling of organic matter. Macro decomposers, often visible to the naked eye, include scavengers such as beetles, carrion-eating birds, and large arthropods like millipedes. These macrofeeders break down dead organic materials into smaller fragments, facilitating the next stage of decomposition. On the microscopic scale, microdecomposers consist primarily of bacteria and fungi. These microorganisms possess enzymatic capabilities that allow them to break down complex organic compound into simpler substance. Bacteria and fungi are adept at decomposing a wide range of organic matters, from fallen leaves to dead animals, contributing to nutrient cycling and soil enrichment. Macro and micro decomposers work synergetically in the decomposition process. Macrofeeders break down large pieces of organic material into smaller particles, providing a substrate for microorganisms. Microdecomposers then further break down these smaller particles, releasing essential nutrients like carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus back into the ecosystem. This collaboration ensures the efficient recycling of the nutrients, maintaining the health and balance of the ecosystem by returning vital elements to the soil or water for use by plants and other organisms in the food chain. With this, we end today's lecture, and in the next lecture, we will discuss the types of ecosystem. Thank you.